Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to do one machine on the Vulnhub, which is Legacy. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine if you want. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough talk, let's just get started. We can go inside the Linux VM. Above all, we need to discover IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be net discover. So we can launch this command. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be identified as 171. So then what are we going to do next? We need to do the port and surface scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just get out the result of the map scanning. So from the map scanning, we can, as you can see over here, I use the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has 1, 2, 3 open port numbers. The first one is running SSH surface and also the version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The next one is 80, which is running HTTP surface and also the version information, Apache 2. So next one or last one is 777, which is running FTP surface and also the version information. Also from its default scripts scanning with FTP surface, we are told that the target allows anonymous login. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the enumeration with FTP surface because, as I stated in the other videos, if the target has surface running, for example, like file sharing surface running, FTP surface, a sandbar surface, the NFS surface, such a surface should become the first choice to enumerate. This case would be FTP surface. So now we can log in to the target via FTP, and we can use the anonymous as username and no password, and we can use ls to display the current files or directories. However, we are dead. I mean, the FTP session is dead. We cannot run any command. So I think we cannot do anything for the FTP surface. And also we can use such a exploit utility to see whether this version of FTP surface has vulnerability or not. As you can see, no results for this specific version. So what are we going to do next? We need to do enumeration for the web application, both manually and automatically. Let's fire up our browser to do the manual enumeration first. And we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. We got the default Apache 2 page back, and we can scroll down, nothing there. And also we need to check or view the page source. Sometimes page source can expose very important information to us. However, in this case, nothing like that we can get. Next, we can check whether this site has a robots file or not. It has. So here, give us the, I think this should be the URL. And in other words, maybe we need to put this domain name into the host file. We can paste it in here. So how to do? You can use Vim or other types of editor to do, or append this entry to the host file. But I'd like to use another way. Command line legacy, and we can auto-complete this command. As you can see, it's done. So now I think we can access this URL or domain. We can copy and paste in here. Yeah, we got this page back. There are several links. However, if you hand over such links, none of them are effective at all. So nothing there. And also, if you want, we can check its source code. Yeah, a lot of codes, a lot of HTML codes, but from the perspective of penetration, they are useless. So what can we do next? We need to do the directory enumeration with GoBuster. So we can launch our GoBuster and we can paste the URL and we can use the directory to enumerate. As you can see, the GoBuster can discover some files, for example, like a admin text. So do not forget your admin. So do your job well. Nothing useful. Next, we can check assets, but I do not want to. And we can check out this readme file. So created by this. So I don't think the GoBuster can discover more, useful directories or files beyond like the main and the readme. To save time, I will not wait. So interrupt it here. So next we need to do some fuzzing to see whether there is any other virtual host. And you can use GoBuster to find the virtual host, or maybe for me, I always use the wfuzz tool. So let me show you what I mean. So wfuzz, and with option of C to color output, and the URL with option for -u, and we can, maybe I can auto-complete this command. Although you can use the dedicated subdomain or the list to do, but I think this can also work well directly as we did the directory enumeration. Okay, so now we can press enter. A lot of put. In other words, we need to put the filter to filter out some rubbish data or gibberish data, and we let it run to see whether we can find its subdomain. If we can, then we can append this subdomain to the host file as well. You know, the -h stands for the header. And of course, so I think wfuzz can do a lot of fuzzing for different fields of the header. Like here, as you can see over here, host. Also, you can make fuzzing against other fields of the header. Okay, like the URL. I think we can ignore response with the status of 400. As you can see, this command has already, or this utility has identified this subdomain. So then we can use echo, and then we can add the subdomain door in front of the major domain, and we can press enter. So now I think we can access this subdomain to see what it's about, right? And we can copy, and we can put the door, and we can copy. Okay, so we got this site or this application back, and a lot of words. Maybe there's some sort of a poem. Okay, And similarly, we can check its source code. Nothing there. Next, we can check the robots file for this application. Not found. So next, I think we can do the directory enumeration. We can use GoBuster. Maybe I can autocomplete and put the door in front of the main domain lim. Okay, door, press enter. As you can see, we got the images directly. Of course, in most cases, images are very default. The directory, in most cases, we cannot find important information. As you can see here, we got this directory, and we can copy. I think, this directory, web dev, allow us to, can allow us to upload full file by the method put. So to confirm this, we can use the nicto to do the enumeration. We can, of course, before we do that, I'd like to access this directory, web dev, and we are prompted by the basic authentication. We can use admin and also admin to try to log in. It works. Even we got the password, the file, and I think this should be the hashed password because we have already know that the password is admin. And also you can use the Hydra to make brute forcing. Okay. However, this case the password is very simple one, so we do not need to do. And the next, so what can we do next? I think we need to use the nicto to do the enumeration with this directory. And of course, we need to use the option of ID to specify the basic authentication, admin. Otherwise, maybe this nicto cannot give us a lot of information. So now we can press enter. As you can see, the put method is allowed. So then we can use the put method to upload malicious file, for example, like PHP reverse shell file. Okay. And the different ways, the easiest way, or for me, I always use the Q command to do. And if you're not sure about how to do, you can use the help option, help, and you can take a look at these options, all available options. And but now I just autocomplete this command. I use the X, the uppercase X, to specify the method. In this case, should be put. So this method allow us to upload file onto the target. And this should be the local file. I've already got the PHP reverse shell file ready, which you can get from the Pentest Monkey website, and followed by the URL. And also we need to specify the user name or the credentials information. So now we can press enter. As you can see, we got the information back. Resource has been created. It means that we have already successfully uploaded this PHP file onto the target web application. If we go back to this directory and refresh this page, you can see, yeah, this file is uploaded file by us. Okay, so now we can set up the listener on the Kali Linux. And then we can click this file. And as you can see, we have already got the shell from the target. And then we need to spawn the more interactive shell. So Python 3 is there. And then we can import pty module, pty spawn method. And then we can, yeah, this would be better for us. Next, we need to do some local enumeration. For example, we can go to the home directory. And there are two users, Hang. And we can, of course, okay, SSH. We need to check whether permission denied. And also the bash history. Nothing there. Nothing there, and we can go back, go to the another user's home directory. and the user. So here is created, I think, this file, and also because this is the current time, it means that this should be the result of some sort of the cron job, and is created by the root user. Yeah, very important. And also there is one shell script. Owner is Pentesting. Of course, at this moment, we do not have permission to read this file. And also there is SSH permission denied. So we need to do more local enumeration. There is Pentesting. And to you. So this is secret. Not everyone will be able to enter this palace. But before you continue, there's a gold for you I want to give to continue your journey. You need a gold, trust me. Okay. And also official letter. Again, here, this is the current time. So it means that this file should be collecting or have some collection to the send data in the home directory of the Pentesting, right? And we can cut out this file later text file. Maybe I can copy and paste. So this way we will not make a mistake. So here the gold. It means that, I think we can go to this directory, home, Pentesting, gold. Home, and go to gold, permission denied. So I think we need to continue our local enumeration. For example, we can go to the var directory, and go to the backups directory, nothing there. Then we can go to the www directory. What I'm doing now is following the standard methodology with the Linux machine. And here, even we can get to see this one, bash history, a bit weird, and we can cut out this file. Okay. A lot of commands like cut out this file we have already seen in the opt directory, right? And also echo this one, but now, so echo, also echo this. So maybe we can run this command, right? We can copy and go to the opt directory to see what will happen. Go to the Pentesting, and we can paste in here. Current user www-data have a right or have permission to write to this file, and we can press enter. We can cut out this file. And just I mentioned earlier, there is some collection between this file and the send nature file. We can go to the home directory and go to the Pentesting, and we can cut out this file, but nothing changed. And maybe we need to, because the cron job will be executed, for example, like 1 minute or 2 minutes. 2 minutes, okay? So we can copy this command and check it. Nothing different. Okay, as you can see, so just now we write the file name or absolute path of the pass-through file to this file, and because some cron job is running at the background, and this job or this script will read the content of a pass-through file, and save into this file. Okay, so also from the bash history, it would be it will make sense if we can read or retrieve the private key, right? And as you can see over here, as you can see over here, as you can see, maybe we can run this command. We can go to the OPT directory again, go to panda-car, and then we can paste in here. And now we need to go back to this home directory again, wait 1 or 2 minutes, and then I think we can retrieve the private key of the user. So maybe we can copy the username and paste onto my notebook, and we can cut out this send letter file. If we can, then we can use this private key to log in to the target via SSH. Okay, so cut out. Maybe I can copy this entire command and paste in here. As you can see, we successfully retrieved the private key for this user, Panda-car. Okay, and we can copy, and then we can create it private key locally on the Kali Linux. And we can paste in here, and then we need to make it, or need to change its permission for 0, 0. It's fine. And then we can log in to the target and pin. Maybe I need to copy the username, paste in here. As you can see, we are successfully logged in as user Panda-car, and we can cut out the user flag without any problem. So next we can go to the home directory to make more local enumeration. For example, we got the last nodes, and I think I have been waiting for you, Panda-car. I do not have enough time. Many people looking for me. There is no more hope for me in here. I know you are the best one to secure this palace instead of me. I need to go now somewhere very far and hope we will meet soon. So I think this data is encoded by Morse code. Then I think we can use the subchef to decode, and then you can get the output or the message. So I give you permission already. It means that the Panda-car has already given the permission to the user, another user. And the key, or I think key here means the private key. You know what I mean, right? Because you are this user. And so I think we can use the same private key to log into the target. And we can use the SSH private key. And then we can copy the username from here because I cannot remember it. And we can use, as you can see, no problem. So next, I think we need to elevate a privilege to our root user, and we can check sudo. As you can see, root user, maybe I need to make the terminal to be larger so you can see what's going on exactly. Here, this command of binary AWK, and we can utilize this binary to elevate a privilege. However, how to do? We need to go to this website, and this website contains, instructions for different binaries, and we can copy. We just simply copy this entire command and run it. As you can see, we are successful, and now we can get the root flag without any problem. So that's all I'd like to do in this video. Hopefully, we can see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.